Hello, dear students. Today we will learn how to solve quadratic equation in three different ways. Suppose we need to solve the following quadratic equation. 3x squared minus 23x plus 40 equals to 0. The equation can be solved in three different ways. Number 1, by factorization. Number 2, using the general formula. Number 3, by completing square method. We will explain each method in detail. Solving quadratic equation using factorization. To solve the given equation using factorization, we will perform the following steps. Step number 1. We will multiply the first term 3x squared with the third term plus 40 and get the product 120x squared. Step number 2. Now we will break the middle term minus 23x into two terms in such a way that the product of the two terms equals to the product 120x squared and the sum equals to minus 23x. Number 3. To achieve this goal, we will perform hit and trial of the coefficients as follows. Trial number 1. We will start from 1. So 1 multiplied by 120 is equals to 120. But 1 plus 120 is not equals to 23. So we will say that trial failed. Similarly, for trial number 2, we will take 2 multiplied by 60 equals to 120. But again, 2 plus 60 is not equals to 23. Similarly, in trial number 3, we will take 3 multiplied by 40, that is equals to 120. But again, 3 plus 40 is not 23. So again, the trial is failed. In trial number 4, we will take 4 multiplied by 30, which is again 120. But again, 4 plus 30 is not equals to 23. So again, the trial is failed. Similarly, in trial number 5, we will take 5 multiplied by 24, which is 120, but 5 plus 24 is not 23. In trial number 6, we will take 6 multiplied by 20, which is equals to 120, but 6 plus 20 is again not equals to 23. So trial is failed. Finally, in trial number 7, we will take 8 multiplied by 15, which is equals to 120, and 8 plus 15 is 23. So the trial is passed. When the trial is passed, we will break 23x into two terms, 15x and 8x of the same sign, that is the negative sign. Hence, our equation will become 3x squared minus 15x minus 8x plus 40 equals to 0. Now we will factorize this equation. So we will take 3x common from the first two terms. So it will become 3x times x minus 5. Then we will take minus 8 common from the last two terms, and hence it will become minus 8 times x minus 5. So we can say 3x minus 8 multiplied by x minus 5 is equals to 0. So if the product is equals to 0, so either 3x minus 8 equals to 0 or x minus 5 is equals to 0. So if 3x minus 8 equals to 0, then 3x is equals to 8. Or if x minus 5 is equals to 0, then we can say that x equals to 5. Hence, we get two answers, either x equals to 8 upon 3 or x equals to 5. Precaution. If the product of first term and third term is positive, we will break the middle term into two terms that are either both positive or both negative and check for their sum. But if the product of first term and third term is negative, we will break the middle term into two terms of the opposite signs and check for their difference rather than their sum. Now coming to the second method, that is the general formula or the quadratic formula. So if we are to solve the same equation with general formula, we must convert the quadratic equation into its standard form. That is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Fortunately, our equation is already in standard form. So all we need to do is to compare our equation with the standard equation to identify the values of a, b and c. So we can easily identify that our a is 3, b is minus 23 and c is 40. Now to solve the equation using the general formula, we must know that the general formula is x equals to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. This formula directly gives us the roots. So we will simply substitute the values of a, b and c, and hence x will be equals to minus bracket open minus 23 plus minus under root of minus 23 whole square minus 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 40 whole divided by twice of 3. Hence, it will become x equals to 23 plus minus under root of 529 minus 480 whole divided by 6. And hence, we can say x equals to 23 plus minus under root of 49 whole divided by 6. Since root of 49 is 7, so we can say x equals to 23 plus minus 7 whole divided by 6. So either x is equals to 23 plus 7 whole divided by 6, or x equals to 23 minus 7 whole divided by 6. So either x is 30 upon 6 or x is 16 upon 6. So you can see that again we are getting the same two answers, that are x equals to 5 and x equals to 8 upon 3. Now coming to the third method, that is known as the completing square method. So if we are to solve the same equation by completing square method, we will perform the following steps. Number 1, divide the equation with 3 to make the coefficient of x square equal to 1. So the equation will become x square minus 23 upon 3x plus 40 upon 3 equals to 0. Now we will bring the constant term towards the right hand side of the equation. So it will become x square minus 23 upon 3x equals to minus 40 upon 3. In the third step, we will calculate half of the coefficient of x. Since the coefficient of x is minus 23 upon 3, so we will calculate half of 23 upon 3. So we will write 23 upon 3 divided by 2, which is equals to 23 upon 6. In the fourth step, we will calculate square of the value calculated in step number 3, that is 23 upon 6 whole square, that is 529 upon 36. Now in step number 5, we will add the value calculated in step 4 on both sides of the equation. So the equation will become x square minus 23 upon x minus 23 upon 3x plus 23 upon 6 whole square, which is equals to minus 40 upon 3 plus 23 upon 6 whole square. Now we will take x from the first term of the left hand side, and we will take minus from the second term of the left hand side, and we will take 23 upon 6 from the third term of the left hand side, and it will become a complete square, that is x minus 23 upon 6 whole square. While on the right hand side, we will simplify the second term, so it will become 529 upon 36. Now we will take LCM on the right hand side. So it will become x minus 23 upon 6 whole square equals to minus 480 plus 529 upon 36. So in the next step, it will become x minus 23 upon 6 whole square equals to 49 upon 36. Now we can take root on both sides. So it will become x minus 23 upon 6 equals to plus minus 7 upon 6. Now in the next step, we will bring this 23 upon 6 on the right hand side. So it will become either x equals to 23 upon 6 plus 7 upon 6, or x equals to 23 upon 6 minus 7 upon 6. Hence either x equals to 30 upon 6 or x equals to 16 upon 6. So again you can see that we are getting the same two answers, that are x equals to 5 or x equals to 8 upon 3. Thank you.